Hello, everyone, and I'm back. I'm back. It's a brand new week, and welcome to Her Majesty blog, where we bring together the world of pageants with the sole aim of revolutioning the standards of beauty and creating social development through women empowerment. My name is Onke, and I will be your host for this evening. The name of the show is called It Is Within Her. On this show, we chat to amazing trailblazing women that are involved in the world of pageants, from queens to organizers to CEOs and everyone else in the process. This evening, we'll be chatting to the gorgeous and amazing Samke Mbatha, who is the reigning Mrs Zululand. And guess what? She just waved at us. Hi, Samke. Hi, Samke. We see you. We see you. Please send in the request. In the meantime, if you are new to the blog, just know that you are welcome to comment. You are welcome to like Hello Andile. You're welcome to show us some love by hearts on the side. You're welcome to check out other interviews that we have done on our YouTube channel, on our Twitter page, or on Facebook, as well as right here on Instagram. So please feel free to show us some love, comment, do anything. There's some give you. And be within. We'd love to chat to you. We'd like to see some of your questions as well as the interview goes by. So we're about to start. There. Hello.
Hello, how are you? I'm good. Finally.
This is Onke. Yes.
Hey, okay. You know what? Technology did not defeat me.
Look. Before, Instagram shows you who's online before you go live. So I actually checked which of our followers are online. I saw that you're online, and I went in straight, and I saw your wave as well. And I noted it out. I'm like, yes, right on time. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for inviting me. And my goodness, before we even go any further, wow, ladies, your profile, the work you are doing, I'm impressed. I'm so impressed. And young as you are, it's oh my goodness, I wish so many more ladies would do what you guys are doing. But let's get started.
Thank you so much. Thank you. We've been finding out over your account as well since the first encounter with the pictures and the message, and yeah, it's been nice, and we've been waiting for this opportunity to get to know you better. And to start off, please tell us more about yourself. Who is Samke? Where are you from?
Yes. Okay, I'm Samke Mbatha. I'm a proud mother of 3, and I'm currently based in KZN. It's Hembeni, which is north of KZN. So yeah, I was born and bred in KZN. Originally, my maiden surname is Shabangu, and I am of Swati. Proud Swati, Swazi woman representing KZN. So that is who I am. I'm loving, I'm compassionate, I'm a philanthropist, die-hard philanthropist. Nothing gives me greater joy than to see other people thrive. Sure, need I say more?
Well, you can go on. The one thing, because I'm from Northwest, right? I'm a Tswana girl, but I stay in Gauteng. So I've always wondered where things go in between the Swatis and the Zulus, because I see a lot of relations, but we'll talk about it one day, maybe on Heritage Day, maybe in September. Let's keep it for September.
Definitely. That means we have a date in September.
We have a date in September.
I like that.
Plus, you want to learn more languages. Great stuff.
Right.
And then, where did your journey with pageants start? Have you always had a passion for pageants and pageantry in general?
I think I was born with the knack for pageantry. I don't know if maybe it's because of what pageantry represents. I started at such an early age. I entered Miss Mapumzane when I was in Mapumzane primary school. My parents are both from Emlazi, by the way. which is in
Okay.
Mlazi. I was in grade 2. I was about 7 at that time, and I won. I was the first Miss Mapumzani. And then I went on to enter Miss Tinkerbell. Yeah, girl power from a young age. And after Miss Tinkerbell, I then entered Miss Teen SA. And from my teen years, I was then waiting just to enter Miss SA. I got married quite young at the age of 25, had my beautiful kids, started a family, and that was not the end. Then I entered Mrs. Commonwealth because I was a married woman now, you know. Mr. Mbatha put a ring on it.
Look,
yes.
I'm at the stage.
You getting there, I'm telling you. Then I entered Mrs. Commonwealth. After Mrs. Commonwealth, I made it to as a finalist, and from there I went on to enter Mrs. Zululand, which I am now currently the reigning queen of Mrs. Zululand, and I doubt that's the end of it. I doubt. Watch the space.
Like, honestly, we also feel like this is only the beginning. You've told your story from the time you were young and until the stage. Wow, it's been an amazing journey indeed. And to get to Mrs. Zululand, when was the pageant founded, and what does it have to do with, what is it all about?
Okay, so this year Mrs. Zululand is currently celebrating its 8th year anniversary. So the pageant has been around for a good 8 years. And I really believe that is, you know, quite a long time. It's quite a milestone for the pageant. And I look forward to seeing it reach its 9th year and its 10th year. So the pageant is based in KZN. It's for all women in KZN. And it celebrates, you know, it doesn't really validate, but it venerates our women, their power, their strength, and it gives them a platform to shine, you know, in their talents that they have. So it's not a one-way stream, but it allows you to shine, and for your personality to rise, and for your talent and what you are gifted in, and your passion as well is it's a platform where it is amplified, and you have the resources, you have the communications, you have the support from the organization to be able to do what it is that you want to do. Because, you know, pageants, we have this misconception that it is for you and you alone. It's there to make you better. Meanwhile, the pageant is a platform for you to actually serve. So if you're not really a person of service, you will struggle. But if you are a person of service, you know, there's nothing better. Mrs. Zululand is such an awesome platform, and it has come a long way, you know.
Oh, wow, that's really great. And we spoke about this a couple of weeks ago when we were chatting, me and Temo, about the purpose of pageants and whether when you start something, you can continue with it afterwards. So, in that sense, when it comes to Zululand, if you enter and you win and you're involved in a charity organization, for example, do you continue or stick with it? Or is it just, I want to win, let me go?
Please repeat your question, network. Towards the end.
Or network towards the end. Breaking. I was saying, am I still breaking?
Okay, carry on.
Okay, I was saying that a couple of weeks ago we had a chat with Temo about being involved in charity organizations during pageants. So with Mrs. Zululand, if you enter and involved in a charity organization and you leave the pageant, do you continue with it, or is it a matter of I'm entering because I'm a finalist and then I'm leaving?
Okay, so when you enter a pageant, it's two ways. Some women come when they already have their own charity organizations. I, for one, already have my own, which is Sakisizwe Warriors Foundation. And when you are in that pageant, you can either work with the pageant in whichever organization it is that they choose to help you you know, give support to. And there is such a great possibility. Women are always encouraged, and the opportunity is there for you that when you win, whatever charity organization is you have, you can continue the work thereafter. I think it lies in one's capacity and one's ambition and one's drive to actually continue. It's not really about that when the crown is gone, when the sash is gone. Yes, I will not lie. There's power in the crown, there's power in the sash, but it's all up to how you use that power during your reign to create sustainability in whatever it is you've started during your reign. So with pageantry, there is definitely an opportunity to continue, with the work that you have started, and, to just keep going and keep going with it. It's not about, it's only for now, once this year or this reigning tenure has completed, that's it. No, there's no such thing. You definitely can continue, and it's so advisable. And I would like to advise every other reigning queen, because there's so many pageants out there. Please, whatever it is you're starting now, run with it after the pageant. Yeah. It opens doors for you, hey? So use those doors. Once, don't just put your foot in. Open that door, walk inside, and take what's yours.
That is amazing. Thank you so much for that wonderful answer. I wish it was recorded somewhere. You know what? We're going to turn it into a quote. We're going to quote it, frame it, post it on Instagram, social media, everywhere. That was an amazing, amazing answer. And then you caught my attention with your own organization. Amazing. So you caught my attention with your own organization. How does it work? What is it about? And what are some of the challenges that you face?
Okay, so Sakisi's Warriors Foundation is community-based. We're currently based in Shaga's Head, which is a small town outside, just I think 2-3 k's away from Palito. That's where we are based. And what we do is we are a supporting structure where we support women for gender-based violence, and obviously our young girls who are abused sexually, physically, emotionally, because there's all forms of abuse as well. We provide support structures for them. We also do education support systems where we have education for young kids, because we still have schools where there's like 300 learners in a class or 400 learners, and teachers, educators are unable to, give specific attention, and some learners end up falling back. So we have classes where we then we teach young ones to read and write, where we help them to actually develop that, which is what we do. We also support our grannies and grandpas who have vegetable gardens. We supply them with seeds, because some of them don't, get the social grants, or they don't get pension. So they have to, feed their own families, and some of them are living with their grandchildren, and they have to be the breadwinners. So we assist them. We sure, our hearts, we wish we could do so much more. We wish we could do so much more, because there are so many social injustices going on out there. People are struggling with so many different challenges, but we can't save everybody all in one go. It's always one at a time, one challenge, one battle at a time. So yeah, and we also are celebrating in the midst of such, let me not say in the midst of such a terrible time, because I believe it did come at a good time. We just received, we had sponsorship for a container where we will then be able to help our victims suffering from rape, abuse, gender-based violence. We will be able to have now our own venue where we can give support structure and have the SAPS available for us, have counselors available for us, have first aid attention given to them. It's such an achievement for us, and it couldn't have come at a better time for us, I believe, because there is so much rebuilding that we will have to do with everything that we are currently facing. So yay, Sakisi's way.
That is really amazing. And what are some of the challenges that you face with the foundation?
challenges, there definitely are challenges. As much as there are great milestones and there are great achievements, we would love, love, love to have more support, from bigger, powerful organizations. There's a tendency that because we are known, we ordinary people trying to do the extraordinary, I always say, we don't have the celebrity status. Or then we have, what would you say, challenges with getting sponsorships. And as much as we do try to say that, this is how we will then assist the organization if you sponsor us. So sponsorships do come hard. But we do try. Sometimes we end up doing things out of our own pockets, which we don't mind because we are passionate about what we do. And sometimes we do get others who just want to let us down. You have bigger organizations that want to poach your ideas and present them as their own. We get that, and we always have to fight for what's ours and make sure that we protect it as much as we can. And another challenge is that Psyche Warriors Foundation is an all-women organization. It's for women just doing their best, trying their best. And we get a lot of oppression, particularly where it's male-headed, where we don't get as much attention as other organizations who come with a male representative. We sometimes not taken as seriously as we wish we would be. Sometimes someone would want to first compliment you on your beauty, on your looks, before they can even get to the seriousness of the matter. And we have to exercise a lot of assertiveness in those areas. So being a woman and being an ordinary person can sometimes be challenging. And then we get women, which is the biggest challenge of them all that really saddens us, is that we get women, instead of trying to pull us up, they actually want to bring us down. You have women in positions that have the ability, to support us, but they would rather sit back with information that can lift us and assist us in the name that if I assist her, it makes her better. Why must I help her? And I really wish that us as women, we would support each other more. And I wish women would be taken seriously in the work that they do and not just be seen as sexual objects. And I wish that we would have bigger structures, not be greedy, but allow our little structures that are trying to thrive and doing their best to just be and to shine and to rise and to not take their opportunities as their own. So those are the challenges we have faced, but we are brave, we are resilient, we are courageous, and so far all those challenges have not gotten us down. Hence the progress that we have, and hence the work we are still going to be doing.
Power to women, amazing stuff. And yes, just to wrap things up in terms of the pageant on its own, who can enter? Are widowed women or divorced women allowed to enter, Mrs Zululand?
Yes. So Mrs Zululand, hence the title Mrs. It is for all our women, married, divorced, widowed as well, because we believe that you shouldn't just sectionalize women, just put them all into one title, and all those who, just because they've had the unfortunate circumstance of losing a partner and now they are not recognized as Mrs. Those are all women that can enter. So definitely we do support all women that enter, whether you are widowed, whether you are divorced and currently married. You can definitely enter the pageant. You are beautiful, you are courageous, you are strong. That is what we are looking for, and not your circumstance.
Great stuff. Now, to take you all the way to the present, the country is currently facing a lot of unrest, especially in your province, KZN. What message would you convey as a community builder and a philanthropist to everyone that's going through difficult times now?
Yeah, KZN, Johannesburg, South Africa as a whole. It's such a sad time for everyone. There's so much loss, loss of loved ones, loss of homes, loss of jobs, loss of phew, I can't even begin to just break it all down. But to all of the victims, the Mrs Zululand organization firstly sends out all of its love, all of its condolences, and our prayers are with you all the way. We would like, let me not say on behalf of the organization, we would like to extend out to South Africa that please do not lose hope. The circumstance is bad, but do not be overwhelmed by panic. There's also currently a lot of scamming that's happening on social media. People are taking advantage of, people's desperation for the need for basics, the need for your basic foods, your basic requirements, particularly with women, where I've seen a lot going around. I have a little one who is just 1 year old, and I need diapers, I need formula, I need baby food, and there's been a lot of scams going around. Please verify all of the information that you see on social media. Do not instantly jump out of desperation and spend your last. Some of us are on our last reserves of money, and don't be cheated out of that because there are people who are being opportunistic to such a sad situation and sad time. The dust will settle. Once the dust settles, we will gain restoration. The country will rebuild again. South Africa has been through so much, has seen through so much. It is not the end. We have a resilient nature in South Africa, such a fighting spirit. Do not be distressed and lose hope under the current circumstances and be panicked. Do not be overwhelmed by panic. We will rise again. And as I said, when the dust settles, other people will rise to extend a lending hand. And at this moment, let us all do our best to survive and be safe, so we can be there to rise when the dust settles.
Yes, amazing stuff, amazing. You see, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the presence of greatness. Like, you don't understand how amazing you are. You don't understand how amazing you are. And just to tell everyone out there, we actually spoke on the phone before we started with the live. She sounds as amazing on the phone. Maybe it's because I'm loud, but you sound like the way you look. You sound like the way you talk, literally. So everything just fits in together nicely.
So much.
Oh, you're welcome, you're welcome. And how would you like to be remembered? Of course, I can't remember you for that one phone call. I wish. But how would you like to be? How would you like to be remembered as a brand and as an individual?
I would love to be remembered at this stage, having this platform as Mrs Zululand, and it being a platform that amplifies you and puts you out there. It amplifies your voice and amplifies all of your work for it to be seen and to be recognized. I would love to be remembered for my resilient nature and purpose. I want to be remembered to having served with purpose and intention, to be purposeful in everything that you do, and to be intentional in everything that you do. Find purpose for yourself. Find that passion that resonates with you. Don't do something just because somebody else is doing it. Do what works for you, what you feel needs for your soul to actually vibrate. That's what you need to do. And I would love to be remembered for that I was a woman that served with purpose and intention. I did what Samke felt is what she is passionate about. and what she can thrive in. And I would love that. I would love for many of our women to just be those kind of women, purposeful and intentional. And when you do have a purpose, don't keep that purpose to yourself. Be the kind of person that lifts other purpose. Have a leadership quality. That's what I always say. There's good managers out there and there's great leaders. A leader is not one where they have to stand and the crowd claps. No, a leader leads people to get them to a specific place. And if you're going to have that kind of, you know, leadership type of purpose, please use it with great respect for yourself.
Great stuff. Great. I once read a quote that says, purpose is not personal. And I've held it with me for so many years that your purpose is used to serve the world and to serve a greater nation and greater people outside of you. And thank you so much for verifying that. And lastly, what does beauty mean to you?
Duty. It's so beauty. For me, beauty is skin deep. It's not superficial. It's not what you see on the exterior. But for me, beauty it's the energy you actually bring into a room full of people, and the energy you leave behind when you walk out of that room. That's the beauty of a person. When you can walk into a room and influence a positive energy that leaves people wanting to be better than they were when you initially met them, now that's beauty, my baby.
Look, that is, you know what, I'm sticking with that. That is beauty. Temo, you were listening, right? We're never going to ask this question ever again. She has defined beauty. Done. Finished. We are good. Like, this definition is the blueprint, and I absolutely agree with you. Amazing stuff. Oh my gosh, we have reached the end of the interview. I cannot believe it. That was literally my last question. We have reached the end of the interview. Thank you so much for joining us. Yes.
Thank you. And yeah, I was having so much fun with you. You know, I love being in the space of amazing women that inspire me and stimulate me intellectually. And you are just it. You are it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And everyone is showing some love on the comment section. You killed it. What a great interview. It's amazing. But thank you so much, and we wish you much more success beyond Mrs Zululand, beyond the pageant world, with your family, with your children. Say hi to everyone. And yes, don't stop. We love her. No, we have to stop. Unfortunately. Thank you so much, and have a great evening. Yes. And have a great evening as well.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And I love you guys. Please keep doing the great work. Bye.
Great. Thank you. Bye. There. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Our interview for this week is done and dusted. We will post this video on our YouTube channel and send the links to Facebook and Twitter, but it will be available right here on IGTV. And thank you so much for joining us. Show us some love once again. Send us any comments or anything that you'd like for us to do or to do better. Any improvements, they are always welcome. Our contact details are on our profile, and we love hearing from you. Thank you so much, and have a great evening. Bye. Bye, people.
This was amazing.
Amazing.